Hi Pisces, welcome to your December Tarot forecast with me. This is Brooke. Welcome back to Nightbird Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is your December Tarot forecast. As always, please watch Sun, Moon, Rising in this video. So Pisces, we're going into the last month of the year. Amen. And I will be coming out with your 2019 yearly tarot readings sometime in December. I have pre-shuffled for the readings, so we're going to lay out these cards together and see what's in store for you for the month. Let's check it out. Pisces friends, because you know I'm a Pisces too. How was 2018? Was 2018 better for Pisces, do you think, than 2017 was? Because I think 2018 was a lot better than 2017. Let's look at the reading. Let's see what's happening. So we come in with Major Arcana Death for the month. So there's an ending of some kind. There also could indicate a major new beginning for Pisces, major changes, major transformation. This also could be an indicator, Pisces, of actual physical change, relocation, okay, movement. But something's very much coming to a closure, coming to an end, or there's an ultimate new beginning springing from this. So this is the card of Scorpio as well. We could be dealing with Scorpio energies. But this also is an indicator of anything that has left you hanging, anything that's stagnant, anything that's left over. There's a lot of closure in the month of December. That's very much ushering Pisces, I feel, going into 2019. So there's a major change happening for you Pisces in December. The energies that we may presently be dealing with may be situations with opportunities, relationships that we are very just not really vibing with. There could be also discontentedness within a relationship, within a situation, with the Four of Cups energy next to the Two of Swords. So these two cards together very much indicates for Pisces that coming out of the month of November, you may have felt at times that you were not happy with what was being offered to you. You may also not be seeing the opportunity that's right in front of you. Okay, you may also be not even willing to make a decision or make a move. There's a stagnancy here, okay? This may be where in the month of December, things really start to change. There's been a feeling of jadedness when I see the Four of Cups energy. We're very much dwelling upon the past, dwelling upon a past situation, dwelling upon or holding on to a past person. This also could be a past relationship, past energies. We're not looking at perhaps the opportunity that's trying to come through. So there's a feeling of, also with the Two of Swords, not seeing, definitely not seeing the opportunities that are there, okay? Also remaining complacent in terms of not making a move. We also may be very much in denial about certain people, certain situations, holding things in regard or giving or glorifying the past, okay? Glorifying a certain person, glorifying a certain situation when we were in it. It wasn't that great, but now that we're out of it, we glorify it. We look only back at the good times, okay? So there's a feeling of this coming out of November for you. And something's trying to come through, but we're not accepting of it. This also could be creating emotional blockages within ourselves, especially Pisces, if you do want to move forward, if you do want to move on, whether this is in relationships, job, family situations, however it applies for you Pisces. So coming out of the most recent past, we have the Knight of Cups energy. coupled with the moon. So this is validating to you, coming out of the most recent past, coming out of November perhaps, of really not trusting anything that's coming down the line. Any type of romantic gesture, we're questioning it. Any type of emotional reach out from other people, what are their motives? I'm not trusting this. There's a feeling or a sense of people are trying to reach out to you, Pisces. People are trying to reach out to you. You may have closed yourself off from other people, and someone or others are trying to extend emotional offering, emotional support. Okay? There's something that you may feel that is veiled with mistrust or veiled with deception. With the moon's influence, of course, the moon is Pisces. This is your card. So the moon can also be fluctuating mood swings. If someone has, perhaps, for example, come to you, asked you out, wanted to get closer to you, there's some moodiness applied to this. You're kind of up and down with how you feel. Nothing's really grounded or rooted. There's a lot of illusion attached to this. We could be dealing with younger water signs as well. But the Knight's movement, in terms of movement coming towards you with emotional offering, he's giving you something. He wants to give you something. But we're kind of shrouded in this veil of deception, or this veil of jadedness. Okay, meaning everything that I'm seeing, I'm going to look at it with a sense of negativity, or I'm going to look at it with a sense of deception, or I'm going to look at it with a sense of mistrust. Okay, but someone coming out of the most recent past perhaps has tried to break through to you. And this doesn't have to be romantic. This can be in family situations, friendships, okay, etc. So if you've had a tendency to isolate yourself or kind of distance yourself from others, people are trying to come through to you. That doesn't mean there's necessarily a motive or a deceptive tactic attached to it. They're trying to reach to you. They're trying to reach out to you. In December, there's a possibility of receiving communication or news. Okay, typically the Page of Rods, in this deck, it's the rods or wands. He's the messenger, so he comes forth with good news, traditionally. News is on its way to you, Pisces, in the month of December. This could be through a phone call, through letter. This could be a text, email, direct message, however it applies for you. So there is something that's coming in the month of December where you may feel still a bit detached, but also kind of feeling like you're fighting something. You're trying to, no, I don't want to hear from you. I really just don't want to hear from you. There's a resistance to the message, Pisces, in December. The message wants to come through, but you're just like, I'm fighting this off. I'm not doing this. I can't do this. I don't want to do it. And you may also feel that you have some opposition with others. This could be in the family as well. I feel for Pisces in December, others are trying to come through or trying to reach out to you, but you're for some reason holding them back. And this could be with more than one person. You're also perhaps feeling like in the face of adversity in the past has kind of brought you to now. So there's a obstacle to you that's very strong and strongly ingrained when it comes to reactive or being reactive to someone else. And someone's trying to get through to you, trying to communicate. But you're just not having it. You're just not like, you're like, Normally you would have let them in the door. And now you're kind of like, I'm not going to even answer that text. I'm not going to answer the phone. Normally you would be open arms, but for some reason they have done something to you, Pisces, that you're just like, no. So the change, the major change for you is really being established in December. So this could be relationships going back over the last year. This could be certain people that you once were friends with, relationships, family, siblings, co-workers, something. You're going to hear from somebody, but you're just not going to maybe be receptive to it. So here we come in next with Temperance, which is not a shocker, and the Three of Pentacles. So if you want peace and balance restored, it's very much going to take place. You may need to step back a little bit and not be so resistant to the message or to whoever is trying to come through to Pisces. Okay, so Temperance tells me next to the Three of Pentacles, Pisces, we are going to have balance restored. It's just not magically going to appear. It's going to take some time. So the Three of Pentacles is the rebuilding period from December, most likely going into the year of 2019, December through February. It's going to be a crucial period, they're telling me, or a crucial point in terms of rebuilding relationships. Rebuilding relationships and maybe you thought were just dead in the water and there's no going back to that. But someone is persistent. They're trying to get through to you, Pisces. I don't feel that it's necessarily coming from you. I really feel that someone's trying to reach out to you, okay? So Temperance is very much about rebuilding, okay? Gaining balance again, creating harmony, creating cooperation in relationships, restoring balance. And it's going to take some time. So you may, in the month of December, find yourself not expecting this change, okay? Not expecting this change to come in, to usher in possibly through a form of communication to you, where you will now start to take the steps towards healing, okay, with Temperance, and rebuild. This also could be repairing relationships in the workplace with the Three of Pentacles. This also could be restoration of, they're telling me, restoration of the soul. That's deep. I'm going to put that in your byline. Restoration of the soul. So the rebuilding period begins in December, most likely, for some. As a general reading, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but the rebuilding period is beginning, okay? But doing it differently this time. Being very conscious and very aware of rebuilding this. This also could be indicative of rebuilding your home. This also could be indicative of rebuilding a business. This also could be indicative of rebuilding a marriage, relationship, friendship, estrangement, and family situations. There could be rebuilding going on from this. But it's not overnight. It's going to take steps, okay? But he's taking his time. He's going to carve it out in a way that there's persistence, there's clarity, there's hard work in this, Pisces. It's going to be hard work. But if it's something that you want back or you want to entertain or you feel that is necessary to fill you up, if you have felt empty, if you have felt that there was no seeing through this, that there was never going to be any clarity, I do see clarity coming. So, Pisces, we can be stubborn people sometimes. We can be stubborn in the sense of procrastination, not making a decision, kind of like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow, kind of, vibey vibes. So we come in next with the Hangman, next to the Nine of Rods. So the Hangman tells me that even in December, you're still kind of up in the air, but that's natural in terms of rebuilding, in terms of trusting again. You may also feel kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. I want to do this for the family, but at the same time, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this for the other person, or I'm going to do this for my children, or I'm going to do this for my siblings, or I'm going to do this for my coworkers, or I'm going to do this. Do you know what I mean? So you're still kind of on the fence. You may also feel a bit like you kind of may feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place in terms of how much do I have to sacrifice in order to regain this or to rebuild this. So there may be some indecision in the month of December that's applied to this. It's also could be coming from the other person or from the other party. The Nine of Rods tells me that no matter what adversities or obstacles that you may feel that you're up against, you've got a lot of backbone in December with the Nine of Rods in terms of speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, defending someone else, defending your ideas, okay, which is good. So there's some defensive posture here. Just don't allow it for you to kind of crawl back into your Pisces place and you just put the walls up again and put the fortress up again for yourself. Yeah, there's some sort of embattlement. It's kind of like the Five of Wands next to the Eight of Swords. There's like other people that are involved. Pisces, you don't like to be confined. You don't like to be restricted, especially through the formulation of other people's opinions or what they think that you should be doing. You still may find yourself caught up in this where you feel very restricted to be yourself or to speak your mind or to live your life freely. Okay, so there's some kind of element of that needs to change. How that changes is very dependent upon your reaction to this. Okay, very much dependent upon it. I'm drawing more cards here. So once again, there's partnership that's coming through. This could be business too, but there's somebody's wanting to establish or reestablish partnership with you. Okay? It's presented to you. And it may take a while. Once again, it may take up to 3 months. It's going to take a while. You may also find yourself kind of in a waiting period. You're not rushing this. This isn't being rushed for you. You're just kind of like going with the flow. So here we have the Nine of Cups next to Justice. I think that if you truly, truly want reconciliation, or if you truly, truly want restored balance or restored harmony, okay, or change in something, you're going to get what you want with the Nine of Cups energy and with Justice applied. I mean, it's going to work itself out. It's very much going to be balanced again on both sides. There's going to be equality on both sides. It's not going to be one-sided. This is kind of like, well, they want this, but I don't know if I want it, so I'm just going to hang upside down, and how much am I going to sacrifice of myself for this to come about? You know, I'm on the fence about this. But eventually, and when I say eventually, 2 to 3 months of really working on it and having balance restored. Now, this also could be for something in the legal system. If you have to go to court, or if there's child support or alimony or divorce or some kind of legal battle or settlement, okay, that could also be for some as well. But with Death coming in, he's the transformer. He's transformation. He's physical change. He's the ending. He's the beginning. Something's very much changing for you in December and taking you out of 2018 into 2019. Looking different. Something's going to be looking a lot different going into 2019. So it'll be very interesting, Pisces, to see what your yearly reading looks like. So good luck to you, Pisces. Keep me posted. Help me reach my goal of 7K towards the end of the year. 7,000 subscribers. I've been on here a long time. And let's see these numbers grow, y'all. So if you've never subscribed and if you always wanted to, please hit that subscribe button. And I really appreciate it. You can check me out on my social media as well as my website below. Have a blessed month, Pisces, and I'll speak to you soon.